Good morning, everybody. It is December 20th. Apologize. I was like, oh, did I hit record? Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might have forgot to do something. I'll make sure the change is ready before I come back from Winter Garden. It is just at the 9 o'clock in the morning, 60 degrees, nice little wind. Trash guys out here collecting all the trash. It's almost time for Christmas break. It's awesome. Sorry, got my eyes peeled for any errant traffic or anything coming at me, since there's so much more of it this time of the day. No, come on. I gotta wait for those guys. Traffic's clear that way. No, it's not clear this way. And here we go. All right. Please stand by for further traffic clearance. Is what I hear in my head every time I have to wait. That sprinkler was spraying the back of my legs. What is that all about? What's up, everybody? It's been like a month and a half, 2 months since I put a bike video out. I haven't ridden my bike in a while. We had the end of October, we had some busy weekends, and then November we had guests in town and busy weekends, and it got chilly. I had to buy some long sleeve shirts and pants, and then I got sick. I had a kidney stone. I had a lot of stuff going on. So now I'm back. Blueberry Bob. So I should be my mascot. A logo, a little blueberry sitting on the bike. So I feel like. How's everybody's holiday going so far? I guess holiday don't really technically start until next week for most people. Excuse me, I'm thankful because mine starts today. I was supposed to ride on Sunday this past weekend, and Saturday night I got out to go air up my tires and everything, and what do you know? I got a broken spoke on the front wheel. I'm like, are you kidding me? You can't make this stuff up. Well, the bike shop I use is closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I said, well, I don't reckon I'm riding my bike this weekend. So Tuesday afternoon, I dropped it off. I was like, hey guys, can just go ahead and relace the whole front wheel. And they're like, what happened? I said, well, I broke a spoke. I said, y'all relace the back wheel after I broke 5. And it's been great. And it all started with one last time. These OEM spokes must not be very good. And they're like, nobody ever breaks a front wheel spoke. I do. So they're like, let's just replace the one, and if more start snapping, we'll relace the whole thing. I said, thank you. So it was done the next day. They did it perfectly. That was yesterday. I picked it up. And today, no, Wednesday I picked it up. Today I'm out giving her a test ride. And because I haven't ridden in, I don't know, month and a half, it feels like, I don't know. I don't know how challenging it's going to be for me to go to Winter Garden, but I'm gonna work it. That's the goal. I make it too hot. I did not bring a short sleeve with covers. I just brought a long sleeve jersey. So we'll see how goes it. I can't roll these sleeves up. I'm just gonna sweat. Sweat more, I guess. It's all right. As cool as it is right now, the wind chill was 58. So by the time I'm done, around 10:30, it should only be 64 degrees. High today, 71. It's going to be a beautiful Central Florida day. I'm going to hit this hill. Love y'all. Talk to you on the other side. Well, I can definitely tell I haven't done this in a while. Excuse me, these hills ripping me up. Probably be clearing my throat out the whole time today. I apologize. So yeah, I'm on holiday break. Last weekend, got to go visit with my mama up in Crestview. That was nice. Spent a couple days, 2 days, or a day and a half, 2 nights. I don't know, however you want to quantify it. But it was a quick turnaround. Then Sunday we were back for send pictures. So that was good. Thought that dude was gonna try to reach out and hug me. All right. All right, most of the steep, interesting hills are over. Now I'm on the flat ground. Oh, what I was going to say is I didn't save it to the setting. So there's a stabilization mode for my camera that I'm going to give a shot. Right now, like when I do this, the camera smooths out my right and left tilt. But there's an option where it will just keep it horizontal through the processing. And I will do that on the way back. Give a good example of what it looks like. I don't know if how much battery is going to drain, how much more. I don't know how much space it takes up for the file. I wouldn't think it does a whole lot of space for the files, but I'm thinking more of it'll probably be tougher on the battery. But that's okay, because I always bring a spare battery just in the event I need to swap one out. Oh, this is nice. I forgot how nice it is to just get out and ride. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Which it's never done down here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and we've brought some corn for popping. Just a nice, easy ride today. I'm not, a lot of times I get out here, get my little well-oiled legs kicking, and I'm pushing, and I'm trying to beat, a time, trying to get some exercise out of it. And I really would just want to grind it out because it's super good exercise. And I feel like the harder I push during it, the more it works me out. But today I'm keeping a much slower pace because, ease back into things. We're into the sun this morning. I bought a little cap. Kind of looks like a welder's cap. Y'all have seen the little cyclist hat with a little bitty flippy flapper bill on it. And this thing is perfect because, man, that sun usually ekes down right between my helmet and my top of my sunglasses. But now it's perfect. Perfectly blocked. Ha ha ha. All right, we're approaching the backside of Costco, then Killarney, and then the Turnpike. I'm gonna focus on some breathing because I sound like a huff and puff. If you think that I was in the Harry Potter school of wizardry, that I'd be in the huff and puff house, that's probably the case, at least right now. So I'm gonna, whoa, oh my, I gotta stop. I almost lost my phone. I took all my brackets off. Oh man. When I went to the bike shop, and I guess I put my phone bracket on not quite tight enough. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get a break. No. I might cut that part out because I was blowing a couple snot rockets there. I'm sure y'all don't want to see all that. I woke up last night feeling so nauseated. 3 a.m. I was like, I'm not riding in the morning. Then I woke up at 6, feeling a little better. Went to the restroom, laid back down, felt a little better. 7:30. It's like I should probably get up, go for a ride. We had a dense fog warning this morning, and because today's a work day, more people's driving to work than riding their bikes and walking and running, I said, no, I'm gonna wait till the fog clears. We are that high in Central Florida that sometimes the fog is that thick. So I'm starting to think that maybe I should have worn my short sleeve shirt. Everyone's out here in shorts and tank tops, and I'm like, uh-oh. Did I overestimate the coolness I was going to feel this morning? Clear left, front, to the right. Everything seems to be holding good on the bike. Hadn't heard any spokes pop. Now, those people are definitely bundled up. I don't feel so bad now. So I don't know what the brand of this jersey is, like Romano or something. I don't think I'll like it. The seams are kind of rough. And usually not a big deal, but when you're moving in something for an hour and a half straight. I didn't wear the pants because the pants were the bib pants, like almost like overalls. You know, they got the tank top looking thing underneath. Those are nice because they don't have an elastic waistband, but even the mesh top on that bib that goes over your shoulders, it's kind of uncomfortable. So I didn't wear it. I'm wearing my Sponide pants, which Sponide is the brand I've been wearing for the last year and a half. I've tried a couple others, and honestly, I like the Sponide designs, but they're so comfortable. It's just like a higher grade of quality. I don't know. It's hard to describe. You'd have to feel it. The pants are they feel thicker, but they're just smoother, like silkier. And same with the jerseys. There's a obvious difference when you like are holding the jersey and you feel it. Oh, thank you. That was a nice person. Go this way. Make sure this truck ain't coming down here. Nope. Well, we're about a quarter of the way through. We're 4.5 miles. Something like that. Let me see. Yeah, almost 5 miles. So technically we're about a quarter of the way through. Minus a stop to fix my phone grippy. Actually, I think I got something to fix that when we get home, or when I get home. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the trap. Let y'all enjoy the sounds of me grunting and huffing and puffing. If I see anything cool or interesting, I'll point it out to you. 7 miles. Excuse me, 7 miles. Ow. slowly making our way into the downtown Winter Garden area. Still feels really nice out here. Excuse me. The breeze is pleasant and cool. And the sun is warm. I have a feeling by the time I get to the end of this ride, I'm going to be sweating something fierce. Finishing up with those hills, it's going to be warmer, and all those hills are in the sun. It's going to be pleasant. Pleasant. Got my guitar set, put all my guitar equipment has been kind of packed away. I had 2 guitars hanging on the wall in my room, but I cleaned out a spot in our bedroom and I put my guitar pedal, made a little station for me to sit and play my electric guitars again. I just haven't played them much at all since we moved down here, mostly because they are kind of out of sight, out of mind. You know, all the stuff is put away in the closets and stuff. But now I'm leaving it out so that I can grab them and plug them in and play them. So I'm trying to spend like a day, half hour a day or whatever. Hour. Depends on what's options are there. My back tire feels kind of... That was flat for a second. And part of the reason I wanted to go ahead and get my ride in today, the low tonight is 42, the high tomorrow is 59, and the low tomorrow night is 46. So I don't see myself riding Saturday morning or Sunday morning because it's just going to be too chilly. So I will sleep in, enjoy the heat and warmth of my bed, and also let my muscles recover. So I'm going to do a loop around this real quick and show you my current rock steady settings for the camera. And then on the way back, I'm going to change it to the horizon balance settings. We got poinsettia trees, but just kind of highlight the difference between the 2 settings, because this part right here is where it gets really kind of wonky and dizzy when I'm making these turns. Well, it is 10 o'clock. I'm on my way back, and I didn't realize that the horizon balance had already been set. So I will have to show you a comparison from another video, I think. Morning. Good morning. So, Yeah, I'll show you a comparison from another video. I'll just splice another clip or something. I don't know. Pause it. I figured it out. But anyhow, but that was cool because my it's rattling. Oh, I see. It's that. My battery was sitting right where it needed to be. With the horizon balance on, I have 59% left. That's with a slow go out the gate. That's with a stop to fix my phone mount. So, pretty cool. I'm hoping that the effect will be more of a floating down a bike trail versus a like mounted on the front of a like a fighter pilot type of thing. So we'll see. I'll make sure to put it on the thumbnail. Was it? I'm trying to think. Was my birthday ride my last ride? It's the 20th. That's almost 2 months. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Life comes at you fast. You get lazy. Kidney stones. Let's talk kidney stones. I don't like them. That's about the end of it. I was at work in a meeting, and my back started hurting, like, left lower back, right, left of my spine, and I'm like, oh my gosh, felt like I needed to pop my back. So I'm trying to stretch, bend over, lean, twist on my chair, get it to pop like it usually does, to get some relief. It's no relief. And then it got more intense, and I had to stand up, and I'm in the middle of a meeting, right? Thankfully I'm not having a speaker present or anything, but I'm like standing up in my office, bending over, sitting down. I'm like, it's just, I can't get comfortable, no relief. And it's like 20 minutes of just intense pain, and I'm like, so I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, it's hurting. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital or something. We got a clinic down the road, and thank you. We got a clinic down the hall at Lockheed, and I was like, they're gonna be so, they're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna put me in an ambulance and take me over to a hospital, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my Jeep. Anyway, thankfully, all these thoughts racing through your heads. And logistically, how is this gonna work? It's not gonna be fun. I am less concerned about feeling better. I'm more concerned about the pain I'm gonna have to go through to get everything back from going to the clinic or whatever. So it eases up. I'm like, I think I can drive home. So I tell my two coworkers, I'm like, hey guys, look, it's noon. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the house. My back's really starting to bother me. I don't know what's going on. It's eased up. If it flares up again, I might try to go to the clinic or something. But anyway, I'll be in touch. So that ride home was painful, but the pain still had not gotten back to, I'd say I was at like a 9.8, almost a 10. 10 to me is like crying, hurting, almost throwing up. And on the way home, it was, I'd say a solid 6 or 7, tolerable, right? So I drive the half hour home, 25 minutes, whatever it is. And I'm like, I get home and, you know, kind of goes away. I'm like, must have been gas, right? You need to go to the toilet. That's all I could hear in my head. Must have been gas. Well, everything was fine. Ate some food. I wasn't constipated because I'd gone to the bathroom like 3 times that day. Like, I'm peeing, there's no blood in my urine, not constipated, and no blood in my stool, no nothing, you know, it's just weird. So it starts to hurt again, and Sarah comes in, she's like, you want to bring an ice pack? I'm like, I guess. So I lay back on an ice pack, and about 3 minutes and 42 seconds later, it felt like somebody hit my back with just like a needle, like an ice pick. I was in pain. And this time, I was at a 10. I could not get comfortable. And I go into the bathroom. I'm heaving. I'm like, oh, great. You know, poor Remy, he was worried, didn't know what was going on. He knew I was hurting, and he wanted to be next to me. He wanted to fix it, but he couldn't fix it. Sarah's running around, oh no. And I'm like, let's go. Let's go to the hospital. So we go to the hospital, which is like 5 minutes down the road. Orlando Health. Go into the emergency room, and they're great, phenomenal people, good service. Go in, put me in a bed, pain's kind of subsided. They send me in to get an MRI, and lo and behold, kidney stones, which is what Sarah had kind of been saying the whole time. I don't have kidney stones. Now, my mama's side of the family, they've had kidney stones. My mom's had kidney stones. My uncles, her brothers. So I'm like, I take a lot from my dad's side, genetically, physically, but you know, you're a blend of both parents, so hey, why not? So anyway, he's like, you got good news, and maybe not bad news, but maybe not good news. He's like, so one of the stones in the MRI is at the very end of the path. He's like, basically it hurts when the stone goes from your kidney down to your bladder through the ureter. So that path, he's like, one is at the very end of it. Like, it's either still right at the cusp or it's in the bladder already. He said during the MRI it was right at the end, still there, so you may end up peeing it out. He said, but you also have one more in your kidney, same size. He's like, and that may come out in an hour, a day, a week, a month, a year, maybe 5 years. Who knows? I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's good news. So he gives me this little strainer that I can pee through, and it captured my kidney stone, and I had all these intentions to send it off, see what caused it. He's like, probably dehydration. You exercise? I'm like, yeah, I lift weights like 5 days a week. I ride my bike on the weekend, 40, 50 miles. He's like, yeah, dehydration. I'm like, no, because I generally get a gallon or more of water a day. Like, that's my intentional. Morning. That guy was a good little stare. That's my intentional amount. I want to make sure that I'm not dehydrated with all the stuff I'm doing. So he's like, maybe it's food. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Send it off and they'll tell you what it costs. I was like, okay, how do I do that? He's like, I just call your doctor and tell him you want to get it, composition analysis on it. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Well, I didn't. But that whole kidney stone ordeal was from noon, midday. I think it was election night. We watched the final bit of the election, Sarah and I did, from the ER TV. So that was cool. But that's the kidney stone story, in case you cared. Don't know what caused it. I did pee it out. Excuse me, it was small. It didn't hurt when I peed it out. I always thought that's where the pain was. And he's like, no. He's like, usually the pain is when it goes from your kidney to your bladder. Excuse me. So I could feel it come out, but it didn't hurt. It's just a weird sensation. A not quite normal, but not concerning feeling. But anyhow. Welcome back to another episode of TMI with Bob. So I should call this Bob's TMI Ride. Alright, well, I reckon I'm just gonna quit the chitter chatter and get it cranking on these pedals. How do I feel? I feel good right now. I don't feel, my legs are not tired. My butt's kind of, I hadn't been on the saddle in a month, so 2 months, or a month and a half, whatever. So my butt is starting to feel it a little bit. Excuse me, but my heart doesn't feel overworked. My legs aren't exhausted or tired. Just my butt, really. And to be fair, these Sponide have a different seat cushion than the Belief. I really like my Belief shorts. Their pads are really good. Hey. And that really could just be the difference between the brands and why my booty is feeling it more today than usual. But anyway, leaving Oakland, heading through Oakland, back into Clermont in a little bit. I will keep my mouth shut. Y'all enjoy the trees and the breeze. Well, one more big hill. It's all that stands between me and the end. See how much battery we got left. Ooh, it's red. Let me stop here for a second. See what kind of charge we got. Oh, 30%, we're good. Oh yeah, thank you. Let these guys pass.
All right.
Oh yeah. There we go. That was nice. 2 people asking if I was good. It's actually, of course, I don't stop much. It's the first time anyone's ever asked if I was all right. That's kind of nice, neighborly. People enjoying their sport and leisurely activity, helping those around them. Yeah, so what we got is some more Christmas shopping to do. Gonna go to Disney Springs after I get back, get a shower. I might eat me some eggs or something. some magic eggs. It's what I like to call magic eggs. They're so good and filling. But they're definitely high in fat and protein. So if you're eating a low carb, high fat diet, they're perfect. But anyway, go and wrap up some Christmas shopping. This wind is really kicking up today, man. I'm growing my beard out, at least to the New Year's. Let's see how it looks. I usually trim it, keep it down, because my beard is straight white and it makes me look like I'm 60. I'll take any help I can get to stay young, at least looking young. Talked to my good buddy from Northwest Florida yesterday, and it appears that his daughter, excuse me, may end up at UCF. She's in her senior year of high school, and she's going into some medicine, and the program they have there has accepted her. It's actually a good one. So she will be down here next fall, potentially. There's still a couple other, I think, schools that are being considered, but I'm more than happy to keep an eye out for her while she's down here, if this is where she chooses to go. Have some close family friends, 45 minutes away is better than 6 hours, so. This wind, man, I just hit like a wall of wind. That's like a legit struggle for me right now. Usually we get this kind of wind at night, not during the daytime. Hey, happy guy. The lake looks pretty today. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, I definitely don't have a runner's body. Thank you. And here we are, back at the ranch. Definitely glad I went. Looking back, wasn't quite sure if I wanted to. Didn't know how the weather was going to be, but I think it turned out pretty good. Morning. Pretty good. Well, happy Friday. I hope y'all enjoyed the ride along. It's trash day. Got to get the cans in. But thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Toodly-doo. Oh yeah.